What if I told you the brutal truth most people are too scared to face? Today, the majority are quietly surrendering. Not because they lack talent. Not because they lack opportunity. They're losing because they lack mental steel. We scroll. We compare. We envy. We shrink. We chase comfort like addicts, and wake up exhausted, empty, and confused. We run from pain, only to suffer 10 times worse every single day. Comfort isn't your friend. Comfort is a slow poison. Struggle is the forge where real power is born. The ancient Stoics understood this 2,000 years before algorithms, before dopamine hits, before excuses became a lifestyle. Marcus Aurelius, emperor, warrior, philosopher, stared straight into chaos and declared, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That isn't poetry. That is warfare doctrine. That is the weapon that turns victims into legends. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy life. It forges an unbreakable one. Today we're going to war with 8 brutal Stoic laws that will shatter your excuses, torch your weakness, and force you to rise, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. No fluff. No sugar. Just raw, battle-tested truth. If you're serious about becoming dangerous, about becoming unshakable, then do this right now. Like this video. Comment as we go, especially when it burns. Share it with someone still asleep in their comfort prison. And do not skip a single law. One mistruth could be the difference between folding and rising when life tries to crush you. Let's go. Number 1. Embrace discomfort like it owes you money. Everything great you've ever done was born in pain. Every time life hit you hard and you still got back up, that was the moment you grew. Marcus Aurelius didn't run from war, plague, betrayal, sickness. He invited the fire because he knew. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle is a blade sharpening your will. Every rejection is a masterclass in resilience. Every delay is a forge for patience. Modern society screams, avoid pain at all costs. Stoicism roars back, train in it. Cold shower. Hard conversation. Brutal workout when your body begs to quit. That's not punishment, that's sculpting a warrior. Seneca deliberately slept on the floor, ate garbage, wore rags, not to hate himself, but to own himself. So when life tried to strip him bare, he was already unbreakable. Discomfort is not your enemy. It is your drill sergeant. Choose one act of voluntary discomfort today. No negotiation. Do it. Then drop in the comments. Discomfort is my forge. I burn to become steel. Number 2. Stop being a slave to your damn emotions. Someone insults you, you explode. Plans change, mood crashes. You feel lazy, discipline dies. If your feelings own your day, you're not free. You're property. Epictetus, a man who went from slave to legend, dropped the hammer. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. That rude driver? You just handed them your peace. That breakup? You handed them your identity. That comment? You handed them your power. Stoicism doesn't kill emotion. It commands it. Feel the anger, don't become it. Feel the fear, and walk straight through it anyway. Feel the hurt, and still stand tall. Next time you're triggered, pause. Breathe. Ask one lethal question. Is this emotion useful right now? If not, cut the strings. Respond like a king, not like a puppet. When you master this, you become rare. You become calm in chaos. You become dangerous. Real power begins the moment you stop being owned and start owning yourself. Number 3. Stop begging life to be fair. It never will be. The fastest path to misery? Expecting fairness. You grind, someone lazy wins. You love hard, they leave. You do right, you still bleed. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth, and still watched injustice every single day. Yet he never whined. He never broke. He understood. Fairness is a fantasy. Strength is a fact. Stop waiting for the world to pay you what you deserve. Start building a mind and a spine so strong that nothing external can ever bankrupt your soul. The unstoppable don't cry, it's not fair. They say, fine. Then I become undeniable anyway. Your response is the only fairness you control. Own it. Number 4. Obsess over what you can control. Release everything else. Epictetus carved it in stone. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. You control your effort, your attitude, your choices, your integrity. That's it. Everything else? Noise. You can't control the storm, but you can control how you sail. You can't control what people think, but you can control how you show up. Every time anxiety creeps in, ask the killshot question. Is this in my power? Yes, attack. No, drop it like dead weight. The moment you stop leaking energy on things you can't touch, you become centered. You become calm. You become *quithable. Number 5. Hunt voluntary hardship like a predator hunts prey. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Discipline is the currency of legends. Seneca didn't wait for life to break him. He broke himself first, on purpose. Fasting. Cold. Rough clothes. Solitude. He trained so that when real hardship arrived, it felt like Tuesday. Modern man avoids hunger, boredom, rejection, fatigue. Then when life delivers them, he crumbles. Choose your poison daily. 24-hour fast. Ice-cold shower. Early wake up. Saying no to instant gratification. These aren't punishments. They are investments in unbreakable will. When the real storm comes, and it will, you won't panic. You'll smile, because you've already walked through worse by choice. Number 6. Detach from outcomes. Marry the process. Obsessing over results makes you fragile. Falling in love with the work makes you immortal. You train for a month, no visible change, quit. You launch, it flops, you collapse. You love, they leave you die inside. The Stoic says, never tie your worth to something you don't control. Write because the craft sharpens your soul. Train because the discipline forges your character. Build because the effort itself is noble. When you detach from the scoreboard, ironically, you start winning more. Because you're free, focused, ferocious. Show up like the victory is already yours, and the work is just celebration. Number 7. Stare death in the face, and get to work. Most people live like time is infinite. They waste years on garbage, scrolling, drama, procrastination, smallness. The Stoics practiced memento mori. Remember you will die. Not to be morbid. To become alive. Marcus Aurelius. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. That truth isn't depressing. It's rocket fuel. You don't have forever. You have now. Stop postponing. Stop tolerating mediocrity. Stop waiting for permission. Risk it. Launch it. Say it. Forgive. Love. Build. Now. Because the only thing worse than dying is dying having never truly lived. Number 8. Become a savage for virtue, not for applause. Most chase likes, validation, clout. The Stoic chases honor. Marcus Aurelius. Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter. Speak truth when it costs you. Keep your word when it hurts. Do the hard thing when no one is watching. That's not weakness. That's sovereignty. When your character is bulletproof. When your spine is forged in integrity. No crowd, no failure, no betrayal can ever break you. Live so that even if the world strips everything away, you still stand like a king. If you're still here, something inside you is roaring. Something refuses to stay small. Something demands more. This is not about comfort. This is about becoming. This is about mastery over self when everything else is falling apart. Marcus, Seneca, Epictetus, they didn't write for soft times. They wrote for survival. For dignity. For war. You don't need motivation. You need decision. Decide today. Train your mind. Embrace the fire. Detach from outcomes. Live with urgency. Stand for virtue. You don't need applause. You need only to become the person who doesn't need applause. Drop this in the comments if you feel the fire. I am forging myself unbreakable, day by day. Like. Comment your most brutal law. Share with someone still sleeping. Subscribe if you want to stay in this war room. This isn't a video. This is a declaration. Now go. Choose strength. Choose discomfort. Choose yourself. And never, ever, stop until you are unstoppable.